What's up, players? Finally back in the gym multiple times in 1 week. Feels good, brother. The squad was built to suffer, man, let me tell you. The fulfillment, the purpose, even from like artificially manufactured suffering like the gym and pushing yourself and negotiating, making deals with yourself, wanting to quit and deliberately doing one step more than whatever the quit amount was in your mind. Those will make you feel alive, give you the energy and the vigor to attack much easier day-to-day things with purpose and with intensity. I am naturally a very physical person. Confrontation for me, I don't like verbal confrontation. I will avoid it, not deal with it, whatever. If we're gonna scrap, I'm with it. I'm down to get down. I like that, but I hate emotional conversations and stuff like that because I was as a kid, I was told and shown not to have emotion, not to feel stuff, especially if you're angry. Keep that shit to yourself. Nobody cares. It doesn't matter. Now, there's a fragment of truth to that, but it's been distorted by a weird like American internet pseudo-stoicism culture that's also like half-baked Christianity that's like all this whole mishmash thing together. Now, in my opinion, and in reality and in truth, the transcendent philosophical reigning viewpoint is that Christ is King and Christianity is the only way and the only path to Him. And from that, all other philosophy has the frame that it exists in within the world and things make sense. Stoicism, on the whole, has a lot of good points. It's like 85% there, you know? There's a lot of taught like principles and reactions that are coached into it that are very good. The modern American stoicism on the internet is a distorted, childish version of that is actually a lie and doesn't work. It's the boomer machismo that everybody heard about them growing up with. It was like, yeah, you probably aren't actually that tough, dude. And then everybody's heard and saw that, and then counterswung. Millennials are total pussies. Nobody likes them. Counterswing aggressively again, and now we have second-gen internet tough guy. What the hell is his name? Andrew Tate, machismo, you know, whatever. All those clowns. Where it is like, your feelings don't matter. Don't be a pussy. Thug it out. Tough it out through it. Like, none of that shit matters. Stop being a bitch. Which is useful to be able to tell yourself in the right context. It is useful to be able to adopt that frame and to be able to push forward through struggle. However, the reality is you're allowed to have feelings. It ain't gay, brother. You're allowed to think, damn, this kind of sucks. I hate this. I'm pissed off. I'm mad at this. There's nothing wrong with feeling and thinking those things. It is allowing yourself to be controlled by them and being reigned by your emotion that is unacceptable. If you are able to express in the moment, hey, this kind of pisses me off. This sucks. I don't like this. There's nothing wrong with that. You can do that without being a bitch. You can do that in a way that is still productive and will actually connect you with the people around you and make you more empathetic and more actualized as a person. But to get back to the original premise I was wanting to talk about when I got in the car, artificially manufactured suffering, putting yourself in intense situations, pushing yourself and striving, saying in the gym, I hope this gets harder so that I have to try more and succeed. That is a mindset that will make it so that those little blips on the radar, those little bumps that you come into, those little moments of suffering feel so much lesser to you that they won't even register as an actual something I have to deal with, something I have to put up with. Because if you are so emotionally sensitive and so repressive to the point where it's like everything makes you mad, but you're good at holding it back and you just bottle it and you don't say anything, eventually you will snap and you will be a spaz. And as a result, your tolerance for what it takes to get you there is going to inherently be so much lower because you have this backlog of dumb stuff that you can't let go because you're childish and you're not willing to express yourself and your feelings. Because you have them, whether or not you think they're gay, whether or not you think they matter, you have them within you. So, the goal, the task of the day is twofold. One, express those feelings, get it out, just say stuff. Say how you feel, say what you're thinking. It's going to make you, like, you're going to have an easier time connecting with people. You're not going to feel as antisocial and like introverted and those things, you're going to become better at expressing yourself. It's going to help you in life in general, being able to express your feelings and thoughts. It's going to make you more articulate. It's going to make you more likable, right? If you're being antisocial and weird and standoffish, and everyone knows you're mad, people just ain't going to talk to you, and you ain't going to get anywhere in life, brother. It ain't that cool, right? It's fun to be the edgelord who stands and says nothing in the corner when you're in high school. I did that. I remember thinking, I was like, damn, I probably look so sick right now, just brooding in the corner. Everyone thinks it's weird. No one's happy you're there. Stop doing that. It's whack, right? So, all this to say, my final point. When you are experiencing suffering, when you are going through a moment that is difficult, you have options within that moment. You can often think like, I don't want to do this thing. It's going to be so difficult. I don't feel like doing this, blah, 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 whatever. In that moment, accept whatever the struggle is. Say, yes, I acknowledge that this has to happen, so I will do this with excellence, and I will do more because I don't want to. That is how you cultivate that strength within you. When you're in the gym and you say to yourself, this set is going to be difficult. Maybe I should only do 12. Maybe I should only do 10. Brother, we're doing 20. All right? I don't care about the programming and effectiveness and the long-term results that's going to have or whatever on my physical fitness. I am far more concerned with a level of mental toughness and strength that I can cultivate within myself so that at a moment's notice, at my command, at my whim, I decide what is too much for me. I decide, no, I can do that. I don't care if I fail. I don't care if I die. I will do this until I cannot physically. If you have the ability to flip that switch within your mind, your whole of life opens up for you. Everything gets easier. But that is a decision that is made and cultivated, and that strength, the grit, is manufactured in you by you. You are the only one that can do that within yourself. Nobody else gets to say that. It's helpful to have people around you because you watch them push themselves and you will be encouraged to strive harder within yourself. But you have to spend those hours and those times and those years punishing yourself alone in suffering so that you will be able to express that strength when no one else has it. Because there will come a time when everyone wants to give up, and you alone have to be the one that says, no, fuck that, we keep going. Peace out, gentlemen. Have a beautiful day. The sun is shining, the glorious. This is the goodness of God's creation. Get huge or die trying, fellas. Let's prevail, push through it. Have a good one, fellas. Peace.